Hello, people. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by Max the Reeves and ACHARA is a KIRK. We're looking at Marvel Anthem by Rahman. This is Hindi. It says Hindi in the title, so I just thought I'd say that as well. It's from India Marvel, the YouTube channel. And a lot of you guys have been asking us to look at this.
Yes.
So I have been wanting to look at this. We just haven't had the chance until this very moment now.
And we got the subtitles from Rashi so we can understand what's being said because the music's beautiful.
Yes.
I want to know what the lyrics mean.
Just for full disclosure, ACHARA and I have been keeping up with all the Marvel films for the most part. I can't remember if there's a single one that I've missed. And Max has not been keeping up with them quite as much as we have, but she still appreciates them nonetheless. So let's check this out. Marvel Anthem, Rahman. I like this music a lot.
Yeah.
The drum. Cut beautifully.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
I freaking love that. Oh my god. Like, sorry.
That was no. Go ahead. I second your feelings. Like
I mean, looking at all of the Endgame trailers and they're so serious.
Yeah.
This one is coming at it from a more optimistic place, which is like, come on guys, we've got this. We can do this. We're gonna, and it's like so uplifting. And then like interspersed with all those images of the tragedy that happened.
Right. Well, I mean, it's covering. Yeah. I guess all the footage was from the last Avengers film and then the trailers of the new Avengers film. I was wondering for a split second if it was using any other Marvel films, but I don't think it did.
No, I don't think so.
But the way it was cutting to the imagery was perfect. That's exactly what I would have done. I loved it. Like with the snap, with the touching, with the
God.
hitting
It had
the
very
hitting
good
the beat.
balance. Yeah, the tempo and everything.
Yeah. Everything was on point here between the editing and the music and
Did
everything.
you like that bit where Thanos snapped
I loved the
and it was
drums.
like in time with
Oh, yeah.
the snap? I was just, I
Yes.
was losing my mind.
Yeah.
I was
And
like,
I love the Hulk moment when he was like, "Rah!"
Yeah.
That's cute.
It's so cool.
I love the drums so much. It was like, it kind of like reminded me of this "We Will Rock You." Queen,
Yeah.
you know,
A Queen, yeah.
Yeah.
It did
Like,
have that. It had that vibe to it, yeah.
Yeah, right. And it's very powerful sound, and it feel like
Yeah, you're speechless. I get it.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. It moved me. The thing is, I know his music is great.
Yes.
But that just caught me off guard about how much I just appreciated that.
It's so euphoric, and it takes you on a journey as well, right? And then watching it with all the imagery is just so amazing. And I love that in the bits that they filmed with A.R. Rahman, it's so positive. You know, everybody's clapping. There's a big crowd. It feels
He went all out.
really happy.
Yeah.
And then I feel like this is almost a better advertisement for the movie because this is the feeling of the fans. We're all excited to watch this, and we all want to see the Avengers kick Thanos' ass.
Yeah.
It's very uplifting, and maybe in the sense of that, and where the subtitles also really helpful is that it's like this underlying message of like, let's all get together and be strong together, and just, you know, it's a very optimistic message.
It was definitely way helpful to have the lyrics because the song alone, and I feel like with the imagery, we could have got a lot from watching it without the subtitles, but knowing exactly what's being said. You know,
I'm sure there's another level to it as well, that if you knew the language, that it would hit you even more. But that being said, I think that the song is cool just on its own as well.
Yeah.
Independent of this ad, I just thought it was a nice song.
It is,
like that's something I would listen to while I'm doing bench press and stuff like that.
Yeah, like,
But
like calling
I am in love with the editing of the video. Spending, so much time always perfecting the timing of a beat to get it just right.
Yeah.
I completely just... I'm trying to figure out the best way to articulate this, but I just want to express a profound appreciation for the editor of this video because I don't know who it is. I don't know who worked on it, but they got it just right on every single beat. And if you guys watched this video or even our reaction on the YouTube app, it probably wasn't as good. It'll put that beat out of sync, which is very, very frustrating. So make sure you watch it on a browser or your mobile desktop as opposed to the YouTube app. That's one of those things you have to see appropriately. You have to see it in the timing that they intended. Yeah, I mean, that's just a good song. That was just really, really cool. And I liked how he went all out with all the extras and whatnot and, all the locations that he went to and everything.
The imagery that they made, that they came up with, especially with all those colorful things, even though it's really positive, but it matches really well. And it's a good, like, juxtaposing to, like, with the serious stuff and all the special effects. Like, there is no disbalance. It's almost, like, complementary to each other, Exactly as you said, it's all, like, just cut so perfectly. So whenever it jumps into like parts with him, there is some resemblance of what's happening in the movie, like those cuts with the colors that they use.
There's also a great use of sound in this. For instance, when Jeremy Renner is cleaning the sword on his arm, that sound effect is not in the trailer. That was added for the purpose of this video, and so I appreciate just the sound work that went into this as well. It was very, very thought out, and there's confetti.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like confetti?
That's there as well.
I almost wanted to let out a like,
but
Wakanda forever.
Look, that's the thing. Like the confetti, and then it cuts right into the scene where it rains in the movie. So I think there's just a lot of really smart things, very clever things. How it's laid out, how it's cut, how it's shot. It's kind of like it almost makes me want to see it twice at least.
Yeah.
Pick up on all those subtle details.
They showed some footage from Captain Marvel as well.
Oh, that's right. They did. Yeah, because she's the new one. There's nothing of her.
And this is South Mumbai or South Bombay, however you want to call it. I got in trouble for saying that wrong once. I recognize those buildings. That's why I'm saying that because we were at a hotel right by those buildings. So that's South Bombay. It's just cool when you recognize places. That's the Hollywood sign.
This video has got me like majorly hyped now. I mean, not that I wasn't hyped for the movie, guys. I mean, come on, it's like the movie event of the year. But
I was thinking about what you were saying before because you were saying how everything was serious. And I know what you mean by that is as in it's dark. They're on the down.
Well,
right?
because it's focusing on that, like, if this doesn't work.
Right.
This has to work. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do.
Right. But still somehow people are feeling this feeling, which is very interesting to me. But I do agree with you. It'd be cool if they had an ad that resembled this attitude behind it because this is, if you have got this triumphant, let's kick ass together feeling.
This is the fan feeling.
This to me is the best ad so far.
Yeah.
And part of the reason why they have had to do the ads the way they're doing is because they don't want to show you anything from the movie.
No.
Like they've literally only showed you like 20-25 minutes of the film from the first act of the movie, and it's a 3-hour movie. So I get why there's so much secrecy and why the ads have been the way they are, and I think they know that people are going to watch it anyway. But it's still cool to have this, and I hope that more people see it. What's fascinating to me is how many people downvoted it, which is so bizarre.
What? Yeah.
71,000 people downvoted it. I'm like, what were you expecting? Like, this to me was beyond my expectations. I loved it.
Yeah, I feel like this is a celebration of the fans, really, and why we love watching the Marvel movies, why we enjoy the MCU. It's baffling to me that people were like, this is not good.
Yeah. I don't know what the math is on that. I think it's like 20% or something, or 15%.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can't please everybody, but
No.
I thought this was phenomenal. I give this a freaking, I almost,
Cursed.
I mean, for me, this is a 10 out of 10, easily.
Yeah.
It was just the right length to get you hyped. It's a good enough song to like get through an exercise.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a good ad. It's well shot, and I love all the locations that they're using. You know, I thought this was really cool. So it reminds me of Tushar Lal's stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just, I mean, more production value, obviously, because he's got more.
money.
Rahman's got more money. He probably had, Marvel backing him.
Yeah.
Because this seems like an official ad
Yeah.
for the Indian release. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out ACHARA KIRK and Max Reeves. That was on purpose, not an accident. And subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon if you haven't done that so you get the notifications whenever we drop a new video. Also check out the Patreon page to see exclusive content. That's for the Patreon KOAY family. And that's it for now. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
Max Reeves.
Yeah.
Max Reeves.
Peace out.